So my friends and I were just sitting under the Easy Up, having a morning beer, and all of a sudden we heard the boys start yelling. And so we turned to look at them, and we could see multiple otters in the water. And so I just thought the boys were scared, that the otters were swimming around them, just being a wild animal and being near to them. And they were hightailing it back about 70 yards back to where we were, and screaming and yelling the whole time. And still at that point, we had no clue they're actually being bitten. And then the boys finally made it to shore after a minute or two, and came running up the shore still yelling. And then all of a sudden I just noticed blood all over their legs and their feet, and they sat down and they were both crying in pain, and looked at them. None of the wounds were too major, but there was definitely plenty of blood, and we got them kind of cleaned up, and looked on my phone to see what kind of diseases the otters carried, and found out that river otters are pretty nasty animals, carrying anything from tuberculosis and herpes and rabies and everything else. So we called my son's buddy's mom, Amber Savage, to meet us at the hospital because we had her son, and so we went to Shasta Regional Hospital, and then proceeded to give them both rabies shots. The rabies shots were a series of 3 shots, the first one being directly into the wound area. So on both of my son's legs, they split the shot in half and injected right into the wounds. And then the second set will be 7 days after that, and then the third set's 28 days after the initial ones. And the Shasta Regional, they were pretty cool about it. They made the boys laugh, give them otter pops, and they printed out an otter lineup, and were asking the boys which one was the culprit and whatnot. So they were keeping it pretty lighthearted, and they both said the boys handled the rabies shots very well.